Carl Jung once reflected that the purpose of human life is to bring a spark of meaning into the darkness of simple existence. When we study influential minds such as Jung, Freud, Da Vinci, or Mandela, it's easy to feel as though our own lives are insignificant in comparison. Their stories seem so purposeful that ours can appear small. But Jung's philosophy reminds us that meaning in life is not about grand achievements, it's about self-understanding and authenticity in our actions. Jung proposed that our psyche, the totality of who we are, consists of both conscious and unconscious elements. The conscious mind, led by the ego, holds everything we are aware of, while the unconscious contains what lies hidden in our shadow, the unseen side of our personality. Jung believed that exploring this hidden world helps us discover personal meaning because purpose is not universal, it's uniquely individual. Know your inner darkness. According to Jung, true insight begins when we look inward rather than outward. To uncover your life's meaning, you must first understand yourself, including the parts you avoid. The shadow represents repressed emotions, impulses, and traits we often deny: jealousy, laziness, anger, guilt. These aspects remain buried while we wear different masks, our personas, to fit social expectations. Real self-awareness comes from facing this shadow through reflection, writing, or meditation. Ask yourself, why did I respond that way? What emotion was behind it? Was it genuine? Recognizing and accepting your darker qualities allows you to integrate them instead of being ruled by them unconsciously. We often project our shadow onto others. What irritates us in others usually mirrors what we hide in ourselves. By observing your judgments and emotional triggers, you illuminate what's hidden inside and expand your awareness. Commit to inner growth. Jung once stated that he did not wish to be simply good but to be whole. When you begin facing your inner darkness, discomfort naturally follows. Ignoring or repressing these traits strengthens them, but acknowledgement transforms them. Your shadow can serve as an ally, anger can protect your boundaries, envy can drive improvement, and laziness can signal the need for rest. The key is not to eliminate emotions but to understand when and how to use them wisely. Integrating your shadow brings balance, harmony, and authenticity, and within that authenticity, purpose emerges. Personal growth is a lifelong pursuit. As you evolve, so does your shadow. Regular reflection and self-work ensure your life continues to deepen in meaning. Take purposeful action. Jung emphasized that who you are is defined by what you do, not by what you intend. Once you understand yourself, you must live that truth through your actions. Meaning cannot exist only in thought, it must be embodied. A reactive life, spent waiting for opportunities, leads to emptiness. Instead, create meaning through deliberate and consistent action. Challenge yourself with questions: what do I stand for? What values guide my behavior? What impact do I wish to make? Whether your goal is creative expression, service, or leadership, meaning unfolds through doing, not merely dreaming. Action turns potential into purpose. The consistent writer, the teacher who inspires, or the volunteer who serves, they express meaning through their choices. Jung taught that true living requires courageous participation, not passive existence. Confront your fears. Jung suggested that where your fear lies, there also lies your task. Fear often prevents people from acting, not lack of motivation. Fear of rejection, failure, or uncertainty keeps us paralyzed. But fear isn't an obstacle, it's a compass pointing toward growth. When fear arises, identify its cause. Prepare realistically for what could happen without overthinking unlikely catastrophes. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's movement despite it. Wherever fear exists, transformation is waiting. Your path to meaning often lies just beyond the things that scare you most. Accept life's difficulties. Jung also observed that happiness cannot exist without some degree of darkness. Joy has meaning only when balanced by struggle. No one's life is free from hardship, and those who achieve the most often endure the greatest challenges. struggle and sorrow are essential teachers. Failure exposes resilience, pain fosters empathy. Each obstacle reveals more about who you are. Meaning is not found in perfection or victory but in persistence, learning, and self-discovery. Even when dreams fall apart, life retains meaning through the courage to continue. Purpose is born from the journey, not the outcome. Every attempt, every failure, every act of perseverance adds depth to your being. Be proud of your efforts, your growth, and your willingness to face life fully, for that is what makes you truly alive. In the end, your life finds purpose not in external success but in your ongoing effort to be authentic and whole. Embrace both your light and your darkness together, they form the complete and meaningful self that Jung believed gives life its true essence.